A lot of people actually don't know this about me, but I've lived in 7 countries so far, so I do get it. Building a new life in a new country, it's pretty hard, right? But you know what's even harder? Building a successful career in a new country. Sure, a university degree, it's pretty valuable, but we all know they don't really help you to get a good job in your field. So when you find yourself in that position where you've spent $50, $100, $200,000 getting your degree overseas, and all those costs, they start piling up, visas, accommodation, food, and you find yourself left here in this new country, unable to secure enough interviews, unable to land a good job in your field. Naturally, you start questioning your decision to come here in the first place, right? You find yourself asking questions like, with the last few years, all that hard work, all that suffering, was it all for nothing? Should I have just stayed in my home country and built my career there? Will I ever get a job offer in my field? Will these thousands of dollars I've invested into my education, will they all go to waste? Well, if this sounds like you, then congratulations, because I think you're in the right place today. I'm gonna do my best to help you fix all this and turn things around. My name's Mackenzie. I used to work at a company called KPMG as a consultant, and I also spent some time working at startups with millions of dollars in funding, helping to hire and manage teams of more than 20 people. But about 5 years ago, I left all of that behind, and people thought I was crazy for doing that, but I decided to take a completely different direction. I decided to create Grad Jobs. The reason I created Grad Jobs was I noticed there were thousands of people in the same position that you might be in right now. They took this big risk to build a life and career in a new country. They invested a lot of time and money into their education. They were good, hardworking, motivated people. No matter what they tried, they just couldn't land a job offer in their field. And many couldn't even land a single interview. Doesn't that seem so strange? And guess what? Last time, when I ran a survey on LinkedIn, more than 90% of people said their university did not do enough to help them land a good job. And I 100% agree with you. That's why I started Grad Jobs. Finally, a solution to this problem. Finally, a predictable way of helping people like you land good job offers in your field. So you can finally build a successful career, earn more money, get permanent residency, get promoted, feel excited about life. Finally, over the last 5 years or so, we've been helping people like yourself to land more than 500 job and internship offers, including around 60 from Deloitte, KPMG, EY, and PwC, and even from companies like Google, Amazon, BMW, Rio Tinto, the list goes on. We've been fortunate to have hundreds of successful clients, and because so many people love our services, I've now gone and hired a team of amazing people, some of them way more amazing than I am, and all of us have one goal in mind: to help you land a job in your field and transform your life because of it. And we are hands down the best in the business. At least that's what some of our clients say anyway. So let me share with you a couple of our successful clients just to prove to you we know what we're doing. So this is Arnav. He landed 8 offers and ended up joining KPMG as a consultant. He specializes in finance, data analysis, and business analysis. Here we have Shravya. She landed 2 offers, accepting one from a massive global consulting firm specializing in project management, product management, and digital strategy. Here we have Helen. She landed a data analyst job focusing on artificial intelligence with a really big insurance firm. And here we have Mahi. He landed more than 5 offers and went on to work as a top marketer, managing up to $100,000 per month in advertising budgets. Here we have Kent Manto. He landed an IT offer as an application support engineer, and this is Divyan. He landed an electrical engineer offer and later moved into engineering sales. And you know what the craziest thing is about all of these people? They were once where you are right now. They came to a new country and went to good universities, but despite that, they felt lost. They struggled to land interviews and job offers. That is, until they found this video on our website. They went ahead and booked a free call with us, as I hope you will do today as well, and they decided to take the leap and join our program. Some of these guys even came back to coach for us here at Grad Jobs. They actually help our clients even now at the time of recording. And we have hundreds of successful clients that we could talk about here, but that would make this video pretty long and I want to get to the point quickly. So if you want to check out more success stories, just head to mygradjobs.com.au because we have more than 100 testimonials, including 5-star Google reviews and client videos. And I know it might seem like I'm bragging about our success rate, but that's not why I'm telling you all of this. I'm telling you all of this to show you what is possible for you, because this will be you if you play the game properly. And I know what you're thinking, how do these guys do all of this? What kind of magic is involved here? But in reality, landing a good job offer in your field is really, really simple. You only need 2 things. The first thing you need is a predictable way of getting interviews. Once you can get as many interviews as you like, you've got a predictable system in place for doing that. You need this second thing. And the second thing is you need a predictable way of turning interviews into offers. Basically, you need to be really good at interviewing and you need to be really good at getting interviews. That's kind of it. If you have both of these things, landing a job offer is really, really easy. The difficult part is figuring out how do you do these 2 things properly, right? So there are 2 options you have. And today, if you like, you can decide which path you want to take. So the first option is going solo. This means you're going to try your hardest to figure out all of this stuff on your own. And if you choose this path, there is a chance that you will be successful, of course, but to figure it all out could take months or even years. And by then, it could be too late. And if you aren't able to figure it out in time, you might even find yourself stuck in a job where you're just not meeting your potential, or maybe you'll have to go back to your home country and start again from scratch. But there is another option. You don't have to go through all of this on your own. You don't have to. In fact, the most successful people, they don't. You probably can't see it as an outsider, but many of the successful people you know have had some tricks up their sleeves. Have you ever seen someone get a really good job that you wanted and you thought, how did they get that job? I think I'm more qualified than them. I'm smarter than them. Maybe you even mentored them at university. You helped them pass their tests and they've got that job you want. Well, this is really common and I saw this happening firsthand plenty of times at university. And this happens all the time because these people, they know something that you don't know. And that's what helped them get to where they are today. So the question is, how do these people gain access to these secrets? How do they figure all of this stuff out? Well, I'd hate to break it to you, but a lot of them, they had help. In fact, the most successful people in the world tend to have mentors, coaches, connections, things that you probably don't have access to right now. I mean, do you ever see an elite athlete without a team of coaches around them? Of course not. The most successful people know that they don't know everything. So they seek out mentorship, coaching, and new information constantly. This means they can solve any problem that they face in life. And the truth is, if you aren't able to land the job you want, it's probably because you don't know how yet. So here's option 2. Get mentorship and coaching from the right people. People who actually know how to land that job you want. People who actually have a proven track record, time and time again, of getting results. Because with them by your side, of course you can get there. I mean, picture this. Imagine you've just landed your dream job. And let's say you're earning $70,000 a year. I mean, hopefully you'll earn a lot more than that in the future. I mean, we've even had clients get offers of up to $150,000, but let's keep it simple and conservative for now. Let's say you're earning $70,000 per year. That's around $1,300 per week you'll be making. So if you think about it, every week that goes by where you are still job searching and you don't have that job that you want yet, you're effectively losing $1,300. You're pouring it down the drain every single week. And after 6 months, that number is more like $35,000. And that is a lot of money. The longer it takes to land that job, the more money you could be losing. So not only is it important to get that job first and foremost, but it's really important to get it as quickly as you can because your time, it's very precious. So if you decide to go with option 2, you decide you want to get help from the experts. And let's just say they can help you land a job 6 months quicker than you would have on your own. In this case, you would save $35,000 just by landing that job a little bit more quickly. So look, I want to respect your time because as we've discovered just then, it is very precious, right? I don't know how you're feeling about this whole job situation at the moment, but if you feel tired of applying to jobs online over and over again, if you feel tired of not hearing back, if you feel tired of being unable to turn those interviews into job offers, if you're tired of seeing people around you land jobs while you're left there empty-handed, perhaps it's time to take matters into your own hands. To get you started, I'd like to offer you a completely free strategy call with my team. In the call, we'll share more information about exactly how you can land more interviews and job offers. We'll share some of our secrets with you and we'll explain how we do all of this stuff. And honestly, I think it will be one of the most valuable calls you have this year because we've offered almost 2,000 of these calls so far and people love them. Some people, they even message us afterwards thanking us for all the help we gave them on the call. And if during the call you really like what we share with you, you can ask us more about our program and how you can join. And if you do end up joining, you'll get our help with the entire process so you can finally land that job offer, just like we've done with hundreds of other clients time and time again. But to be completely honest, I don't know yet if our program is the right fit for you because we only want to work with people who are genuinely a good fit, and I mean that. People who we know will get a result in our program, good results. People who have the right mindset, people who fit our culture, people who are fun to work with. It's also important, right, that the program is something you want to do. So we can also figure out all of this stuff on the call together as well. So either way, we're going to do our best to make this call as valuable as we can for you. So you can gain valuable insights that could genuinely change your life. Because our strategies obviously work. It doesn't matter what field you're in. It doesn't matter how much experience you have. It doesn't even matter how amazing you are at speaking English. It doesn't matter if you have a big network or not. We've helped almost every type of person you can think of to land almost every type of job you can imagine. We've helped people get internships, management jobs, and everything in between. Wherever you are at, I assure you this call will be really valuable for you. So I don't know exactly how you're feeling about all of this right now. I know that was a lot of information to take in, but if I were in your position, I would definitely book a call today because if you don't take action today, you might never take action, and you probably don't want to be stuck where you are right now for another 6 months. I mean, imagine what life could be like if you finally landed that offer. Well, why not find out? Click the button below or around this video to book your call with our friendly team. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. And lastly, if you know someone who needs a hand landing a job, they're in a similar position to you, send them to mygradjobs.com.au. Why not give them the upper hand as well? So let's spread the word and finally solve this problem once and for all. The team and I here at GradJobs, we're super excited to speak with you and to help you. And thank you so much for your time. Have a wonderful day ahead. See you later.